Hey, what is up, guys? It is Anthony here, and welcome back to the Homiecast. Today we are going to be doing a NFL playoffs uh, version of the Homiecast. This isn't a football podcast, but a lot of us like football, so we're here with Brett,
Hello.
Dallas.
Hello.
We got JC
Good morning.
and Lawson.
Here.
And today is the 4th, so that means the NFL playoffs start tomorrow. The first two games of the wild card start tomorrow, which is Colts, Texans, and Seahawks, Cowboys. We're going to be going through a lot of stuff, like our wild card predictions, Super Bowl predictions, rookies, MVPs, awards, and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get her started, just to clarify, I think we have 3 Bears fans in the call. I'm a Steelers fan, sad face, and Dallas is a Seahawks fan.
Drop the ball this season.
So, yeah.
I don't know what Dallas is. He's something.
It's whatever he wants to be.
It changes by the moon.
Changes by the Super Bowl, actually.
The Bears are winning? Woo.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
So, the first game that happens is Colts Texans, and I'm a big Deshaun Watson guy. I love Deshaun Watson. I think he's a very good quarterback, although their offensive line is buns. I think he was sacked like almost 60 times this season.
I think it was the most.
Yeah, easily the most.
60?
Yeah, and
That's a lot of damage.
Dak Prescott's at like 52 or something like that. So
Weird.
yeah, and I thought the offensive line for the Cowboys was pretty good. So
They've been injured a lot this year.
Yeah, they
okay.
had a lot of injuries.
yeah.
Left
tackle. Still ate
center.
there.
What's everybody thinking? What was everybody thinking for the Colts Texans game?
We just want to go through one by one who we think's going to win and why.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just elaborate on, what your thought
Alright,
process
alright.
is.
What you thinking, Jay?
I'm gonna have to go Texans. I don't know. I think they're just a better team. Like the Colts are good, but I think that the Texans just have more weapons to use. I think their defense is better, for sure. Deshaun Watson to DeAndre Hopkins is kind of almost unstoppable. And,
Unless he's
I
getting
mean,
sacked.
DeAndre Hopkins is unstoppable.
Didn't drop a single pass all
100,
year.
115 catches, I believe. And
Yeah, I
think
they're just a better team, honestly.
I only got one thing to say. Colts started off 1-5, so I'm going with the Colts.
well, look at the look at the Colts though. Like, who does Andrew Luck have to throw to except for Eric Ebron and T.Y. Hilton?
T.Y.
Like,
Who does Deshaun Watson have to throw to besides DeAndre Hopkins?
Fuller's injured.
I mean, you're not
Fuller's
wrong.
injured. Yeah.
Well, no, he has Demaryius Thomas now, doesn't he?
Demarius
Yeah,
Thomas.
that's
No,
who-
wait. Thomas is hurt, isn't he?
Is he?
Is he hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas is done.
Oh,
Eee.
ooh. Oh, okay. That's
He's
that's
got
a
Alfred
little
Blue.
rough. That's a little rough. I think Andrew Luck is very underrated this season. Like,
Underrated.
back.
He's been playing like an MVP.
yeah, I think he. I mean, in my
I think
personal
with-
opinion, I would probably choose him as MVP.
Ironically, he was in the MVP race as missing 6 games.
He missed 6
I
games
think-
this year.
No?
5? 4 or
I don't
5?
think-
Wait.
I thought he started
No, I
every
don't think
game.
it- yeah.
No, he
start
didn't.
week 1.
Oh,
That's for
well, he started everything else then.
Let me check.
I think just with all the Patrick Mahomes hype, he kind of got thrown under the bus.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he's because I know we're in wild cards right now, but Patrick Mahomes has so much talent around him that I feel like I'm not gonna say every quarterback could do that, but a lot of quarterbacks could do very, very similar stuff with as much talent as they have there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Especially
have a
with
great
Andy Reid
coach.
coaching them.
A great coach. He's got Tyreek Hill. He had Kareem Hunt for a while. Travis Kelce.
The,
And they have a good defense to help too.
Jay, they literally have the 31st ranked defense.
Do they really?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the Rams. Never mind.
Yeah,
10 I didn't say that.
literally the second worst defense in the league behind the Bengals.
I was thinking the Rams.
Yeah, no, the Chiefs defense is awful.
The only reason they win most games is because they got Patrick Mahomes throwing like 5 touchdowns.
So I'm taking Texans. Jay's taking Texans. Dallas said Colts. Brett, what are you thinking there?
Honestly, we look at both teams, I do think Deshaun Watson is pretty great, and he's got DeAndre Hopkins and everything. Offensive line, that's a biggie right there, though. To me, I don't know. It's just like they're good, and if you can get the ball to DeAndre Hopkins, it's basically a confirmed catch. But
the Texas defense is better than the Colts defense, right?
Oh yeah, I do
By
agree that.
far.
Yeah, the defense is better, but I just think Andrew Luck, has playoff experience before. He's been in the situation. I think he'll perform. I think he'll do good. I mean, he's had some comebacks in his career in the playoffs, and he's been here. So I'm gonna just take the experience in Andrew Luck, and I'm gonna take the Colts.
I feel
And
like
he actually has a running
I
back.
feel like it's like low key gonna come down to like Darius Leonard versus like J.J. Watt, like who gets to the quarterback more. Like low key, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Because Darius Leonard, that dude's a beast, but J.J. Watt is a bigger beast. So, but the Colts have a better offensive line than the Texans. So,
Lawson.
yeah, Lawson, what's your pick?
Listen, I'm a huge believer in the Andrew Luck hype train. He's got something to prove. He's having a phenomenal comeback year. Gonna win comeback player of the year, obviously.
Dude, he should win MVP.
I don't know about that one.
Mahomes wasn't like you said.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. I just can't see the Colts losing this game. They've been tearing up lately. I think the only team that they really like their bad game this year was against the Jags, where they didn't score any. I don't have it pulled up.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But I don't know. I got the Colts.
So
he's here to tear it up.
So we're looking.
We got what? 3 Colts, 2 Texans.
3-2, yeah. 3-2. I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a close game either way. I mean, really, any of the games this weekend could be a close game, but
I feel like we'll all be split with all the games.
Yeah, a lot of them could go either way.
Except for one.
I feel like one. I feel like one of them might be like a 5-0.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers, of course. No spoilers. So we're gonna move on to the 8:15 game tomorrow. Seahawks Cowboys. Interesting game.
How do you feel, Dallas?
I'll go last.
The Cowboys were struggling for a good while this season, but they won a big game against the Saints that really saved their season.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks, I mean, they just had a good season in general. Like their record.
They had the Rams in their conference,
but they just had a good record or bad, not a great record, but good season. Like their season was pretty good overall. Russell Wilson is a beast. I saw something like he's missed less than 20 snaps, 20 snaps over his entire NFL career. And that
really?
Yeah, something like that. That
never
is
missed a full
crazy.
game.
I saw that and I was like, holy shit. That is impressive.
Yeah, let's not.
He missed the snap when they threw the ball at the 1 yard line. That would have been a good one to miss.
Yikes.
All right.
Shots.
And,
I see.
Dak Prescott has played really well since Amari Cooper's come along. I think they're 7-2 since they traded for Amari Cooper.
It's a game changer, dude.
I said it all along. Amari Cooper was very underrated not underrated, but they used him wrong in Oakland, I think.
Thank you to the Raiders for helping 2 teams win their division.
Yeah.
My boy John Gruden.
Good job, John Gruden. MVP. Slow clap.
Coach of the year.
So
Chiefs eyes.
I think because the Seahawks have a good, veteran team in the playoffs, their team is a lot more like, I don't know. I feel like they're like older, a little bit more.
They're more ready.
Yeah, a little more ready. Like they've been here before. They know kind of what they're doing. I feel like their defense has a lot of the same guys as the guys they took to the Super Bowl last time.
What?
I might be wrong there.
Oh,
yeah,
No,
yeah,
they have one guy
Earl
that they took to the
Thomas.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's Bobby Wagner. He's the only one that's been to the Super Bowl on that team.
Okay, well, even still, I think they're a better veteran team, and I don't like Dak Prescott that much, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
I think I'm right there with you. I mean, I like Russell Wilson way more than I like Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott's overrated. I don't know. I think just again, Seahawks are just the better team. I feel like unless Dallas's defense does what they did with the Saints, I think they'll have a chance. But if the defense doesn't like stop the Seahawks offense, I think the Seahawks are gonna easily win.
Their linebacker combo against the Saints was like literally ridiculous. Like I think
It's insane.
I don't remember the stats off the top of my head, but I know that was like the best like double linebacker performance in like 10 years or something like that. And one of those guys is a rookie, I don't know what his name
Vander
is.
Esch.
Yeah, Vander Esch. And Jalen Smith. Is that his name? Jalen Smith? Sounds right.
I couldn't tell you.
Something
I ain't a Cowboys fan.
All right, so me and Jay both have the Seahawks. Where you at, Lawson?
I got the Cowboys. I think the
Oh.
defense has been playing super well.
They do
Plus-
have sorry to interrupt you, but I think
good,
they
you're
had
good.
the third best defense this season. So
Yeah,
that's definitely
They
something to take into
they
account.
really turned it up. But yeah, since that Saints game, they've been pretty much playing lights out. And with Amari Cooper added, I mean, I just don't. I mean, I've watched Seattle play a couple of games this year. I think they just give up too many points. And the way that Dallas' defense has been playing, I just don't see how the Seahawks can keep up.
Now, Lawson, I agree with you. I get what you're saying. All right, but saying that the Cowboys have played lights out since the Saints games.
Not
I
lights
mean-
out, but you know what I mean.
I
They've
mean,
been
look at
playing lights
the
out.
Colts game. 20-0.
Ooh.
What was it, like
Okay,
20-0?
listen, that was one game, all right.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I think Cowboys in this position are a better team.
Okay, I mean, I respect it.
I mean, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, so Brett, what are you thinking?
All right. So with what Anthony and Jay said, I agree with basically all of it, except for I think the Cowboys are going to win, and this is why. I want to preface this with saying I would rather have the Seahawks win. I want to be proven wrong. I hate the Cowboys. But I think one of the deciding factors is the Cowboys are playing at home. And this year, they've been 7-1 at home.
Yeah.
They beat the Saints at home. Defense, like Lawson said, defense is good. Like, they ain't no joke. They beat the Saints at home with their defense. It's just, I think it'll be close. I would rather have the Cowboys lose. I hope I'm wrong. But I think at just them being at home is just one, I don't know. It's a big factor. Like, people don't really realize it, but having home field advantage is a really big thing.
Oh,
So,
no, it's definitely huge. Well, I
Definitely
guess
like the way they played at home. It's just, yeah.
it depends on what team you are. Like, the Chargers, like, not big brain at home, like,
Yeah.
advantage because, they're so new to their area. But, like, the Cowboys in, like, the most expensive stadium in the world, like, definitely, like, that is definitely an advantage by far.
Did you guys see that picture when the Chargers played the Chiefs and there was more Chiefs fans in the there was more
funny.
Chiefs fans than Chargers in their own stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Mm,
That's really rough.
you hate to see it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the Cowboys will win it. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
Dallas is big.
yeah, it's Dallas. Who are you?
I'm gonna go with the Bears. Wait.
All right, good choice.
I have to support my team here. I have to go with the Seahawks, even if I don't think they're actually gonna win, which I do. So And here's why. Okay, they got the best rushing offense in the league. They ranked first.
Ooh.
They have 2 good running backs right now. Technically 3, but one of them's injured. So, yeah, Dallas is good against the run, but at the same time, you could say that about every team they played against that's good against the run, like the Rams with Aaron Donald with 20 sacks this year. I mean, he didn't stop them. So, again, I guess he didn't stop anything.
Yeah, well, Aaron Donald does not defend anything except try to go for sacks. Like Aaron Donald
Yeah,
pretty much
true.
exclusively went for sacks this year. Like
Okay, well,
his run defense was atrocious. I mean, that's probably going to change in the playoffs, but he went for sacks. he rushed like every play. Like, just in fairness to like what you just said.
yeah, but I don't know. You can call me biased because
Well,
I
no,
am.
I mean,
But
in my opinion, I think the Seahawks like can play with like any team in their conference right now. Like, I really do.
and
But
then on top of that, after that rushing, they have Tyler Lockett who's been doing well and he's fast. And I don't really know if any of the corners they have the speed to actually keep up with them. Because I mean the only thing I've seen the Cowboys get scored on is over the top. So I don't know, I feel like if they utilize that, then they'll win.
let's be real. If the Seahawks shut down Zeke, or if Zeke runs all over Zeke, I think is the difference maker for me. Like, if Zeke runs all over the Seahawks, I don't think y'all have a chance. Like, to be completely honest, like if Zeke just lowers his head like he does, which I mean Zeke has one of the best like leans into a tackle that I've seen like ever in my football like watching history. Like, if Zeke just runs all over y'all, I don't think y'all have a chance, to be honest. Like, I'm going with the Seahawks, but like Zeke could very much so change the course of that game, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Alright.
is Chris Carson playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's the injured one?
Rashad Penny,
Ah,
It was Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, and
Mike Davis.
I forgot about that bump, Mike
oh, I
Davis.
forgot about Davis. Yeah.
If it was Rashad Penny and Chris Carson, it'd be
Yeah,
even
that's a
better.
really good. I'm happy that Chris Carson is as good as he is.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I thought he was a little underrated last year.
I think he was undrafted. Pretty sure he was undrafted last year.
Kind of shows you that you can kind of get like running backs like that. Like, as a Steelers fan, like that makes me kind of happy that we didn't pay Le'Veon Bell. Like, not gonna lie. Because like look at Philip Lindsay and like Chris Carson, they're both like 1,000-yard rushers this year, and neither of them were drafted.
Big brain.
Or Lindsay. Rest in peace.
Oof.
It goes from undrafted prospect and breaks his wrist in the last meaningless game of the season.
Can't even go to the Pro Bowl now. I hate
Yeah.
to see it.
Do you still get that like on your like record?
Yeah.
yeah.
You get a Pro
Okay.
Bowl
You
just can't
title
play.
thing, but you just can't play in the game.
Well, yeah, that's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's like good
At least he
over
made it.
over
As
a
long as he
career,
gets-
you know.
As long as he gets credit for it.
Yeah. So,
He will, because I'm pretty sure like Super Bowl teams, like you still get credit for it.
Yeah.
oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
You could be on IR the whole season and still get a Super Bowl ring.
Big brain.
Next game.
That's the way to do it. My ankle hurt.
My ankle hurt, can't play. Go give me a
Starting
ring.
quarterback. Sorry, man.
You say you're gonna pay me $1 million to sit on the bench?
That's Carson once when playoffs come.
Yeah,
My back hurt.
I'll let
Foles.
Foles take care of this. Y'all are paying him the big bucks.
I was gonna say something.
So the next game is the Chargers and the Ravens at 1:00 on Sunday. Now, as a Steelers fan,
So easy.
I it would hurt my soul to pick the Ravens. So, and I don't think they're gonna win genuinely, because well, I think the offense on the Chargers is better than the offense on the Ravens, even
By
though
far.
Lamar Jackson is a really good player. I think
But
The defense is where it
The
comes in, though, for the
defense.
Ravens.
Ravens,
right,
number
yeah,
one defense.
definitely the number one defense, but the Chargers is like number 5 though. Like, they're not
Joey
far
Bosa,
behind.
dude.
Like, I don't think Joey Bosa has played that much this season, to be honest. I'm pretty
He'd
sure
be
he's
still good. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure he's playing for the playoffs too.
I think he is
And Derwin, which is
yeah.
on the other end. So
I mean,
I mean, the Chargers' offensive line's pretty trash. I think they
Yep.
were one of the lowest ranked ones.
really, I
like-
didn't think Philip Rivers got
Right?
sacked that many times.
Well, he didn't get sacked that many times, but he got pressured and
all right,
like
all right, I'll follow up on what Andy said. All right, here's my difference maker right here. Rookie quarterback compared to a veteran. No experience. Came in midway through the season. I don't think Lamar Jackson's gonna pull it off. He's gonna choke. Plus, Philip Rivers is like one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion.
Oh,
'Cause,
definitely.
like he's been good his whole career, but like he's been overlooked by Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, all them. So poor guy hasn't got no rings. Well, actually, I take that back. He did win one.
What? Philip Rivers has never won a ring.
Rivers
Yeah.
doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, no.
No, the problem with Philip Rivers is like, and this has like been the Chargers ever since he's been a part of the Chargers, is like they're always like one injury away from being there. The Chargers
They
are
get
like
close.
a very injury like prone team.
Is Gordon 100%?
No, he's
Probably
not. That's
not.
like the problem. That's the main problem. Of course,
What
they have
about Eckler?
Austin Eckler. Like Austin Eckler, I'm pretty sure is healthy.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about the Chargers though. They're kind of a deeper team. They got a lot of wide receivers that are good. They have a lot of, I guess 2 running backs. But
Ooh, someone I looked up just said Melvin Gordon has full practice. That man might show up.
I definitely think he'll play, but I think he's
Yeah.
gonna play injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the reason I'm gonna go with the Chargers here, is because I think their offense is significantly better than the Ravens, and that their defense is not that much worse than the Ravens. That's pretty much my thought process there.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm going Chargers.
All right. Honestly, this is a tough one for me. I mean, Ravens. Oh, their defense is. And they're at home.
It's
so
nasty.
like-
It is for real nasty.
Their defense is scary. I think though, if Philip Rivers can get going, they'll do pretty good. I think it'll be a close game, probably just because the defense on the Ravens isn't gonna let them give up that many points. But the Chargers overall are 7-1 on the road. Like they're pretty good on the road, and it's kind of BS that they have to play on the road when they're 12-4 and they're the wild card.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of sucks
like-
there, but
It's like whenever they play, it's on the road. Like they never
Yeah.
have a true home game.
yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
This is their first
Ooh,
season they've been
facts.
in Los Angeles Stadium, right? Like last season, they
They're in
didn't
San
they
Diego.
play, like-
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't in San Diego last season.
really, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't have any home games last season. Like all their home games were actually road games.
No, I think
They
they,
were,
had
like,
played
labeled
in
as
the
home
Rams
games.
Stadium.
I
Hmm.
thought that started this year. I might be wrong.
No, I think they shared with the Rams last year. And then
So
they did it again.
Brett went Chargers, right?
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. I think it'll be close though.
I got Chargers. Lawson, where are you at?
I'm going with the Ravens. I think the Ravens at home and their defense. I mean, they didn't play that well against the Browns late game, but Baker's dangerous.
You're right.
But I think Lamar Jackson. I mean, he won the Heisman in 2016, right? And
Yeah.
then
One of them.
was a
It was
nominee in
either 16 or
2017.
17. I don't know.
I think he was a nominee in 17 and then he won it in 16. But I think the talent's definitely there. I think he'll be a great quarterback for the future. He'll kick Joe Flacco out of Baltimore.
Oh,
Joe Flacco's
easily.
cool
Joe
about it,
Flacco's
though.
gone.
Like I really like Joe Flacco. Like I saw someone on Twitter, he was like helping Lamar Jackson out, and it's just like that man won him a Super Bowl, Like Joe Flacco, I've always liked him, because I was like kind of a Ravens fan a little bit. I mean, I've always been a diehard Bears fan, but when the Bears were in the playoffs for, mucho tiempo, I always had to root for somebody. So, yeah, I was going for the Ravens the year
Hey.
they beat 49ers.
Little side
Yeah.
note. Little side note. Where's Joe Flacco going this offseason? Because he's not gonna stay with the Ravens. Maybe the Dolphins.
Not-
The Dolphins?
Is his contract up after this year?
I think it is.
You gonna fact check?
I don't know. Can we
Maybe
get fact check?
Jacksonville.
In the studio?
Jacksonville. I could see Jacksonville,
Yeah, I
the
could see that.
Dolphins. I could really see any of the
Ooh,
three Florida
Dolphins, yeah.
teams,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because Jameis Winston's a bum.
No, he's going back to the Ravens next
If
year.
it's magic though, dude.
Oh, he's under
Winston.
contract again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he has 1 year left.
2018
like
season.
Jameis
Joe
does.
caps at 24. Yeah, he's got 1 year left.
Oh.
But yeah, I
wonder-
got.
They
the-
might trade him. I don't know.
No one could really use him. He's kind of getting up there in the age. And he's not really productive.
That was Tom Brady,
I thought he
right?
wasn't as old as I thought he was. Like, I feel like he was only like 31 or something like that.
Who? Flacco?
How old is Flacco? Like, I remember
Oh,
seeing.
fact check 33.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
no,
is
he
not
ain't
that
that
old.
old. That is not that old.
I mean,
He's
He doesn't
good.
put
He's got
up-
some.
Tom
Like
Brady.
10 years?
Tom Brady is 41.
40
Drew Brees
something,
is
yeah.
Drew Brees is 40. Ben Roethlisberger is
Drew
37.
Brees is 40.
I think he is. Yeah, isn't he?
Dog, I thought he was like
39.
37. I didn't know he was 40. That's crazy.
No, I might
He's
be
39. Yeah, Dawson's right. He's 39.
Mm.
Same thing. Right?
I mean, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
And I think Aaron Rodgers is 33 too. So, I mean,
Yeah, Flacco's not
Sucks
old.
that he's stuck in
yeah,
terrible
Flacco
team.
has a good 5 years left with some
Can we go
team.
back to the Chargers real quick? All I want
Yeah,
to say
I'm
is
gonna say-
I would love to see the Chargers versus the Saints in the Super Bowl, even if I don't think it's going to happen. But I think it'd be ironic because they were both fighting for the same position
Yeah,
in like 2000 something.
and Breeze has had a lot.
Yeah, Breeze was there. Yeah.
But
I won't say I'd love to see that, but wouldn't hate it.
it's not gonna happen.
Oh, I wouldn't hate it. Man, I hate it a
You
little
know,
bit.
probably
It's
choose
just-
my own team. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
so it's 2-2 right now. I don't think I got your
Yeah.
official opinion, Jay.
Oh,
Ravens.
You're on Ravens.
Better defense. I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson. I think
The running back or the quarterback?
both, brother. I mean, I think Lamar
You're not wrong.
shows up, the defense shows up. And the Ravens beat him in what, week 16?
Who's the Ravens running back?
I feel like you genuinely have.
Alex Collins, I think.
Yeah.
Is he
No,
still-
no,
is
no,
he
no, no.
playing
That,
still?
isn't it? No.
Ty Montgomery.
No. Alex
No?
Collins is not playing in any. Like, they've completely benched Alex Collins, and they have the dude named Edwards, I believe his name.
No.
Oh,
Gus?
yeah.
Is that
Gus Edwards. Gus
Yeah.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's pretty good.
Yeah,
Second best
he-
rushing attack in the league when he joined.
I mean, honestly, the Chargers are gonna have to put both their linebackers on the line, like probably for the whole game, and like just not let Lamar Jackson run at all.
Yeah. They stop Lamar Jackson from running. I think that's a difference maker. Because if he can't get something going on the ground, because that's like his thing, he runs. I mean, he's a good quarterback too, but like his big thing is he's the guy that yeets everywhere. Right? Like he's dangerous in both ways. He can do everything. So if they stop the run, I think that's a big difference maker.
Yeah, and he has RG3 there teaching him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
mentor.
So, I mean, I'm sure RG3 knows all types of shit on how to like
Get
avoid-
injured.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, RG3. I feel so bad for him, bro. He's kind of like,
Dude, I
He's so good.
guarantee if he played on any team not named the Redskins, he'd like at least still have like a job right now, like a
starting job?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he played on the Redskins, so that was the problem. So what is that? 3-2 for Chargers Ravens. Dallas, you voted Chargers, right?
3-2 Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-2 Chargers.
3-2
Me,
Chargers.
Anthony, and Dallas voted Chargers.
What was
Casey
the
and
Seahawks?
Dallas
Seahawks was 3-2 as well.
3-2,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, we're
3-2
3-2
Seahawks.
we're 3-2 all the way right now. So
here comes the 5-0.
5-0.
so Eagles Bears.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I can't tell y'all, like, as a Steelers fan, I love the Bears this year. Like, they're so fun to watch. Tariq Cohen, that's my That's my homie right there.
Fortnite God.
Fortnite God. Dude, yeah, I just love the Bears. The only way I could see them losing the game is if like Trubisky like has one of those games where he throws 5
As one of
picks.
I was
those
gonna say
games.
that.
Yeah. That's like and the Eagles, their defense is like not great right now.
Their secondary is absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Games that Soldier
Is
Field.
Anthony Miller playing? That's the question. Is
We
Anthony
have all
Miller
our wide
playing?
receivers playing.
Everyone
Oh, okay.
practiced.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Okay,
Everyone's
yeah, then
good. Everyone's good to go.
like I'm definitely taking the Bears, like 3,000%. Like maybe playoff Nick Foles shows up. I don't know.
Well,
But-
playoff
Or
Nick
Nick
Foles
Foles.
shows up, dude. Oh
We
no.
got Nick Foles versus Bears defense. I'd like to see it.
Bears defense is too good.
Is Eddie Jackson practicing?
He's like he's limited. He's like a game time decision. So we'll
He'll
see.
play.
I honestly wouldn't mind if he didn't play, just because I have no. I mean, I'm.
I like him to play. I like him to play.
You're not worried about it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're set. We don't have like a bad position player.
If he really needs another week, it's fine.
Give it to him.
On the slim chance that Nick Foles, Big Dick Foles, pops out, I'd like to have Eddie Jackson back there, making sure shit doesn't go whack.
Dude, just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
suit him up, but don't play him.
Yeah.
Like you can sit your backup kicker. Like Tariq Cohen will do it if your kicker goes down.
He's
Facts.
probably a better kicker than Parkey anyway.
Right?
If the Bears lose a single playoff game because of Parkey, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude,
Yeah, he better park his car in some other parking lot because he's out of here.
a little off topic, but it was hilarious that the Steelers waited until week 17 to sign a new kicker. But anyways, past that. So yeah, Bears for me. Lawson, what do you?
Bears, baby.
Bears.
Come
All
on,
right,
the
JC.
defense is gonna be
Bears.
Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. It's almost like you guys live in a predominantly like Bears fan area.
No, true.
So, Brett, as you're wearing your Khalil Mack jersey, you're about to choose the Eagles, right?
I actually do not have my Khalil Mack jersey on. I have my Bears hat on. Under the sweatshirt, I have a Bears shirt on. But honestly, guys, if we're being real, I think the Eagles are the more complete. No, I'm just fucking kidding. Fuck that shit, dude. Bears all the way. All right, Dallas.
All right, listen.
Don't be
No.
that guy. Just pick the Bears.
Listen. I know. I think the Bears are gonna win, but considering I'm not a Bears fan and I'm a Seahawks fan, and I do not want to play the Saints at home. I'd rather play the Rams first. If the Eagles win, I wouldn't be mad.
So,
You're gonna have to play Saints.
So,
what are you
Wait.
picking?
Well, the Bears, because they're gonna win.
But he wants the
What
Eagles
is
to win.
what is the Eagles run game look like?
Trash.
I
Don't
know
we have
Jay
Darren Sproles? Is he playing?
I know Jay is injured.
I don't know.
He's been injured the whole season.
They got. I don't know.
Let's see. They got Josh Adams
Oh, he's not bad.
Uh,
He's not
Josh
bad.
Adams isn't bad.
and Darren
Good
Sproles
against
as their
this
receiving,
defense.
as their receiving back.
Darren Sproles is like 4'6". All right, he'll just
So,
run under
hey, Tariq
everybody.
Cohen's short too. All right.
Facts.
Yo, you feed Howard at home. All right. You just have that man run straight up field. All right. That man's an animal. Right.
Dude, the Bears run game like blows my mind. Like like the way they have that set up is like crazy because like they have their guy for like each situation. Like if you like,
Yeah, well,
I
then
might
vote for me on
describe this.
fantasy.
I might describe this wrong, but like Jordan Howard's just gonna run through people, and then like Tariq Cohen is like hitting that
Screen.
the heckin' B button to get that
My man just spams the stick.
yeah.
I don't know. He pisses me off sometimes when he just runs backwards.
On
But like
I
most
like
of the
it.
times that works. I like it until we lose fucking 20 yards. And it's like, huh.
I
Yeah,
think.
he did it last week. He ran backwards on a punt
Yeah, but he
return
only
and
lost like 2 yards on that
I don't
one.
know. Sometimes when he runs forwards, it's like it'd just be better if he didn't do his fancy shit. He just goes upfield and he can get pretty far. But I don't know. I like him.
That was the
Yeah,
same
Howard-
thing. Same thing Le'Veon Bell did, and it definitely is annoying sometimes. But when it works, it works.
if that's what he's got to do, let him
You're
do
like,
it.
what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit, never mind, man.
Keep going, keep going.
That's basically what happens all the time. Until it doesn't happen like that, I mean, me and my dad are just like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, come on, run forward. Hold W, all right?
They do call him the human joystick for a reason.
Yeah, I think I saw that somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe on the shelf behind you.
I don't know, something like that. Oh, there's a shelf. Oh, there's a shelf behind me. Too. You're right. You're not
So
wrong.
so that's unanimous Bears. Everything else was 3-2, which surprising.
No, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of good games. Like I don't think the Bears are gonna
I don't think there's gonna
absolutely
be any
destroy the
blowouts.
Eagles. Yeah, I don't. The Bears do absolutely destroy the Eagles. That'd be a big Eagle
Okay.
boost. My dick would be fully erect, but
So
I feel like it'd be an alright game.
strictly speaking, wild card round right now. Which game is most likely to be like a shutout?
A shutout or a
Bears.
blowout?
Eagles,
uh,
Bears. Hang on.
I don't know. I can't really
You
see
mean
any of them
shutout
being
or
like that.
blowout?
Yeah, which one?
Like a blowout.
Oh, okay.
Not like
I think the Eagles Bears.
Wait, I retract my statement.
What are you talking about?
what statement?
I could see the Texans blowing out the Colts.
I could see what?
Whoa, Jay.
I could see it. I mean, hey, Cowboys did it.
Cowboy. Wait, what?
Right?
Cowboys.
Or other way around, dude. I'm so dumb.
Brett,
Pea
you have,
brain.
you have a little echo right now. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, well, it's because you guys are screaming. My bad.
I don't care. I can still see it.
Yeah, I think the Bears Eagles would be the only one that would be a blowout.
I don't know.
I can
Here's
like
the
low-key
thing.
see the Seahawks. Well, no, I can't see that. I can't see any of them being a blowout, to be honest.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna be a blowout, I feel like it'll be the Chargers.
I could kind of see that maybe, but
Because like I don't like the Ravens team's too young. I just don't know if like they could choke.
Yeah, okay, I get
So
what
is
you're
the
saying.
Bears. Bears
You
team's
know?
pretty young.
Because I know the Chargers team is a lot older. You know, they got Philip Rivers, Keenan Allen.
Did,
They're all
did Lamar Jackson do a lot in college? Like, I don't watch college football, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he like win a championship or
What
something
team
like
did he
that?
play for?
No.
No,
almost
he didn't
went
win a
too high.
championship.
What team? Okay, that's different though. That's like regular season. Like we're talking like playoff experience. Oh, this is like do or die type.
Yeah,
type
like
stuff.
like actual like on the line, like this shit matters. Like anything like that.
I gotta see what college he played for, and I can tell you. He played for University of Louisville.
the Browns game was pretty do or die.
Yeah, but
Sure.
I mean, didn't he not
do you
do
mean?
too well in that last quarter? Like, if I remember watching correctly.
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Lamar Jackson in 2015, his freshman year, he was the MVP of the Music City Bowl. They won that game. The sophomore year. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
it's not showing it, dude. All right. Let's skip around to his junior. Junior year, he won ACC Athlete of the Year. Third
Okay.
in the Heisman voting.
Okay, we're not talking about
Where
like
was he?
It's
Heisman and
not
shit.
showing
We're
his
talking
bowl
about like
games,
big
dog.
games.
It only showed his bowl game for his freshman year.
Well, where was he selected
Alright.
at? He has like a lot of accomplishments. Wasn't he like sixth or something like that overall? Might be wrong.
Not sure.
32nd pick in the first round.
He
Okay.
was?
Yeah.
Holy cow. I did not know he was
Oh yeah,
32nd.
people are trying to like get him to play wide receiver and shit.
Yeah.
They're trying to make him do that.
All right, here's something I found. Here's an article I found. It says Jackson completed just 13 of 31 passes and attempts for 171 touchdowns, two touchdowns, but also 4 interceptions and a 31-27 loss to Mississippi State for which bowl was it? It was one of the bowl games he had in his last year. Playing for Georgia.
Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, the only way I see a blowout happening is if Lamar Jackson chokes, because I don't know what he's going to do in the playoffs. And other
We'll
than
see.
that,
I
mean,
think he'll be fine.
yeah.
I hope there's no blowouts because then it'd
probably.
just be boring. But
Yeah, no, blowouts.
except for the Bears game, I can take that. I will appreciate a blowout in that game.
Same with the Seahawks game. In fact, let's just have them all blow out as long as Seahawks win. I don't care.
Okay, you know what else? I appreciate you. I appreciate the Seahawks, and I know that they're your team, and you don't want to hear this. But the only reason I kind of want the Cowboys to win a little bit, even though I already said I wanted the Seahawks to win because of you, is just because the Cowboys beat the Saints. I know that was when they were at home, I'm just hoping maybe the Big Dick Cowboys, if they do win, can somehow beat the Saints, and then Barry don't have to play the Saints. I'm all good, man.
Controversial opinion, but I think the Saints are very beatable. Like I think, like
for sure.
I low-key feel like they're gonna win.
They've been kind of the past 6 weeks or so. They haven't been the best team, and I think that's what a lot of teams do. Like when they start out hot like that, like
They sizzle.
Very few times do they keep it going throughout the playoffs.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm a biased Seahawks fan. Seahawks are scary. Same with I think the Chargers are probably the scariest team in the AFC as like a sleeper type pick. 'cause they didn't make.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying as in for wild cards, the scariest two in my opinion. Non-division winners. Okay, so the two teams I would worry about. The Chargers and the Seahawks are probably the two scariest sleeper teams.
But like I was saying, I would not be surprised if the Saints lose in their first game of the playoffs. Like I really wouldn't.
Regardless of who they play.
Yeah, I mean,
unless it's the Eagles, then
dude, I think if you can shut down Michael Thomas, I think you can beat the Saints very easily. Like Michael Thomas is just too good at the game this year. Like too good. Like I think he was what was his completion rate? Like something ridiculous, like 85% on 115 catches or something like that.
I think it was close to that, yeah.
Like those are probably not exact numbers, but that's pretty damn close to what he was at. And I know when they played the Steelers in that really good game, the only person that was Kamara didn't do much in that game. The only person that was advancing the ball was Michael Thomas. Because he's just too good at the game. Yeah, I don't think the Saints are unbeatable by any means.
I think though, if the Saints make it through, I think the NFC is the Saints kind of biggest test, the people there, because I feel like if they got to the Super Bowl,
it's
I
over.
feel like they'd have a very high chance of winning the Super Bowl. It's just the whole getting there process.
The Saints?
Yeah, if they made it.
I agree with you fully.
I feel like getting through the NFC is the hardest. I don't know. I just feel like the NFC is OP as fuck.
The NFC looks tough, and the AFC is yeah, they got some good teams, but Chiefs, terrible defense. Patriots, hit or miss team. Ravens only got defense, and they just now found an offense. So it's
never count out Big Dick Brady. I really hope they just take the L emote Fortnite style, but you never know. It's they somehow get a bye every year, and just shit. Everyone's Patriots are falling off. They'll get a fucking bye though. Damn it.
Oh, and guess what? They're in their 7th Super Bowl. Let's go.
I really want whoever wins, out of the 2 AFC wildcard games, I want whatever one of those teams to go to the Super Bowl. If it's Texans and Chargers, I want either one of those to go to the Super Bowl. I don't want the Chiefs or the Patriots in the Super Bowl, honestly.
I want the Chiefs to go.
I wouldn't mind the Chiefs
because Patrick Mahomes, I feel deserves it.
Yeah, the Chiefs, I wouldn't hate, but God.
I would just the only thing I would hate is the Patriots getting the Super Bowl. That's literally the only thing I hate. When it makes it that many times, it just pisses me off. It's give someone else a fucking chance, man. We just try to play.
I hate seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
It's boring.
You live in the Boston area, you're probably just dude, they're so pampered, dude.
Now,
the Celtics are doing good.
The Super Bowl 2 years ago was one of the best Super Bowls I've ever seen in my life.
That's facts.
Probably the best. Maybe behind the Steelers Cardinals because that was a crazy game, but
one I really liked was the 1985 Super Bowl. It was the Bears and the Patriots, if I do remember correctly. I was there. I think I'm not too sure. I think I was just I'm not sure, but I think it was.
I think the Patriots only scored 10 points and the Bears only all
that was,
playoffs. That was crazy, dude.
How about we get a repeat of that this year?
And we could.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Without the Patriots, they don't
anyway.
the Super Bowl.
I'd probably favor Steelers Cardinals there, but I think the Super Bowl 50 Super Bowl 50.
That
shit was crazy. Yeah, against the Falcons.
Oh, it was crazy, but I was pissed off. If it was the other way around,
dude, definitely big man, but still.
I wanted the Falcons to win, but as soon as Tom Brady started putting it together, I was rooting for it. God.
I
Like,
can never root for him.
dude,
I wasn't
I don't
rooting
hate
for
him.
him.
I'm
I
not.
was like, yeah, it would be kind of cool if he did this, you know?
I
if
hate
you're
Tom
losing
Brady
by
with a
that much
burning
and
passion.
going into the second half and you can just shut out Falcons defense. Like,
I feel so
dude,
bad
that
for
was
Matt
crazy.
Ryan.
Can we get an
I
F
feel
in the
so
chat
bad
for Matt
Ryan.
Ryan?
Yeah.
That was, I think that was his only chance.
Oh, it
dude, what
was his
happened to the
only
Falcons
chance.
this year.
And then he got so close, and then oh my
Falcons
God.
had 2 ACL tears in week 1,
Devontae Freeman.
and
Oof.
Devontae Freeman never played.
And
So-
Julio Jones didn't get a touchdown until like week 9.
Yeah, he gets the
Yeah,
yards though.
and
He
he-
gets the yards though.
Yeah, and he's second team.
Bro,
Second
Well,
team.
he did lead. He led in in
Yeah.
yards.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay,
gets
fair
like
enough.
all the yards. Like, yeah, he doesn't get the touchdowns, but he gets like all the yards.
Who led the league in touchdowns for wide receivers?
I don't know. Probably
Devontae
Mike
Freeman?
Thomas.
kind of
No.
fell off after.
I think it was Tyreek Hill.
Ooh, that could be
Tyreek Hill
facts.
had a lot.
Someone big facts it. All right.
Most. Okay, I got it.
I mean, I know Antonio Brown had 15, I think.
Antonio
How
Brown,
many did Juju have?
Devontae Adams, and Eric Ebron. Or what?
Devontae
Antonio Brown had
Adams.
first. Devontae Adams had second. Eric Ebron had second too.
So Devontae Adams and Antonio Brown. Damn, like wide receivers got snubbed this year.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio. Who's the fourth one? Can't think. I don't know, but I know Devontae Adams and AB didn't make it. Trying to get my boy Juju in there.
Big brain.
Team MVP, Antonio Brown. Oh.
Yeah.
The reason why Julio didn't score any is because Calvin really got 10 of them.
Yeah.
Calvin really had 10 touchdowns?
Yep.
Yeah,
Holy
he had a
crap.
bunch. A lot of them came in like one game. He had a game with like 3.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's not
I
a
remember
lot.
that, but, like,
I guess
10
it is a
still.
lot compared to 10.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, Ebron though, like
Eric.
Out
Man.
of,
tight
out of,
end.
out of-
Touchdown or nothing for that guy.
dude, out of nowhere, it's like, this is like, I remember, like, I listen to a lot of fantasy football podcasts, and I know that has nothing to do with, like, actual football, but, like, I remember last year, everybody's like, Eric Ebron was a bum, like, he can't do crap, and then as soon as he goes to the, Colts, it's just, Eric Ebron's the best wide receiver, tight end, whatever, in the whole league. Like,
George Kittle's better.
I love George Kittle.
Facts.
Broke the receiving record for tight end an hour after Travis Kelce did.
Dude, yeah, that was funny. That was really funny.
How'd you like the record? It lasted a whole hour.
Dude, George Kittle be running. I that bum is
He's
good.
fast.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine George Kittle on like a good team.
Oh, just
Wait,
wait.
that's not
49ers just
49ers
got kind of
could be
fucked by
good.
injuries.
You kind of gotta
Leadership,
see what they got without an injury with an injury-free
Yeah.
season.
McKinnon, Garoppolo.
And if Antonio Brown goes to the 49ers.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
You can't talk about that here. Shh.
Yes, dude, I'm just bringing it up, dude.
No. Shh. Next,
Um,
next question.
we can go over that in the off-season one. All right.
Yeah.
I'm willing to discuss it. It's just too soon.
not yet.
So okay. I guess we could do Super Bowl predictions.
All right.
Hmm.
We want to do Super
I
Bowl
don't-
matchups and then winner.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go with like who I'd want to see in the Super Bowl or who I think's gonna see. I'm gonna see in the Super Bowl.
I think you should do think. So it's not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Well, you can do both. You can do like, hey, I want, but this is who I think. You know.
All right,
Yeah,
my
I know, obviously,
my
it's the
ideal
Bears.
Super Bowl which would be the two teams I'm rooting for would be the Texans and Bears.
X.
Yeah, I like the Texans. I really do.
It's a tough road.
That's definitely a tough road. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Obviously, I think it's. I think it's gonna be. I don't know.
Dog, the Super Bowl's
Interesting.
gonna happen by the time you make your picks.
thought my internet cut out because I just didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I know.
I
He went silent. I was like,
I want to choose the Bears, but like I don't know if I can choose the Bears.
Choose who you think, man. Just
Yeah,
pick
what do you
them.
think?
I'm gonna go with
Pick 'em.
Bears Chargers.
Okay.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah,
All right.
Bears
Lawson?
Chargers.
All right.
winner.
Oh yeah, winner, Anthony. Winner. Chicken
Hold
dinner.
on, hold on.
Chargers
No,
win.
no, my computer went black. Hold on. All right.
Listen,
So, I think
That was not the answer.
for the AFC, it's tough because
Tough to
there's not like every AFC team is not super good. I think like every
They all got their kryptonite.
Yeah,
you know?
there's no AFC
There's no
like
set
that
AFC
that
team.
guy. Like the Saints are that like that team in the NFC. But like the AFC,
Yep.
there's every team has a weakness.
I'm thinking about getting crazy.
Oh,
Ooh.
go crazy with it, Lawson.
All right. So for the AFC, listen, I said crazy, right?
Well, I can't say anything is crazy, honestly.
I'm choosing Bengals Jaguars.
Oh.
Not even
Well,
possible.
shit, that'd be hard, man.
Not even possible.
All right, I
You
got
really were crazy.
in the AFC. I got the Colts.
Whoa.
I wouldn't call that crazy.
I'm
Oh.
getting crazy.
I think anything could happen.
I'm hopping
Honestly.
on the Andrew Luck bandwagon until the Super Bowl.
Until
Uh, but in the
Oh.
NFC,
Ooh, he's going for the rematch, aren't you?
no.
No?
I mean, it's not well, it's kind of biased, but not really. But I have the Bears just because the defense.
That is a rematch. That is what I stated. Bears vs. Colts. Rematch.
Oh, I was
Oh, I
thinking.
thought you were
about
talking
about the
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
I like to forget about that.
Saints are the only reason that
Yeah.
the Saints are the only
Uh,
reason that Pat McAfee doesn't have a title. Just saying,
I'm big mad.
dude, best
For the
punter in the
brand.
league in
For
the
the
history of the
brand.
league.
Anyway, I got
Touchdown!
I got the Bears just because I think the defense is too good right now. When everyone's
Mitch
gonna
is
be
the
healthy,
key. He's the key, man. He's
as
the
long
key.
as the Bears, I think, have an easy road as long as Mitch doesn't have one of those bad games. Like if he starts
Easy
getting
road?
crazy.
When's the last time he's had like a?
Against
I mean,
the
some
Rams,
guys
I
like
think.
doesn't. Yeah, the Rams was a bad one, but Golf also did bad,
Yeah,
so you kind of just
that was just a
overlooked it a little bit.
defensive game.
Yeah, that was an ugly game, but
It was, but wins a win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like that's the thing about how good the Bears defense is. Like they can kind of
Completely
like
shut
low key
down the
carry.
Rams.
They could low key carry
Yeah.
Trubisky. Like
Yeah.
as long as they don't have to
obviously,
carry him too hard, I think it's
Mhm.
yeah.
good.
As long as he's not throwing 3 picks,
Yeah.
Last 3 pick game was against the Rams. Last pick was against the Rams, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
I mean, Green Bay
Look at him.
threw 2
Yeah,
touchdowns.
he threw that one interception in one of the games, but it was called back because of a penalty. I was like, oh, thank fuck.
San Francisco 1 touchdown, no pick, and then Minnesota no touchdown, no picks. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that's a
Joe Howard ran those in. Yo, that Taylor Gabriel though, that should have been a touchdown. That would have been a sick touchdown.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
nasty.
So close.
Mm.
But yeah, I got Colts Bears.
Okay. All right. That is a little wild. Yeah, I mean, you
Getting
I
crazy. AFC's up for grabs, dude.
I'm
it is.
kind of in the same boat. If the Ravens beat the Chargers, we go with Ravens Bears. I don't know why
I
I'm such a
almost
firm
said
believer in the
Ravens.
Ravens, but
What?
I really just believe in the Ravens, and I don't know why, but I do.
I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's
I
crazy.
like it.
If they
It-
can beat
it-
the Chargers, I think they can use all that momentum to beat anybody. And then Bears, obviously. Come on, come on.
Ravens
Come on.
are the Ravens going to beat the Patriots?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Patriots are that. I don't
Patriots
think
are
they're
big
I don't think
trash.
the Patriots are that good.
They're really.
they're big bad. I mean, this is their worst defensive season since.
I mean, their division.
People always say
Belichick
that
came
they're
off.
falling off though, and then Tom Brady pulls up. He's like,
Dude,
No.
have you guys seen Gronk run though? He looks like he's doing that emote from Fortnite. What is that
did
one
you
where
see Gronk and Tom Brady fucking playing one on
going at
one?
it. And Tom Brady
Yeah.
won, dude.
Dude,
What?
Dude, you guys know the best mates from Fortnite? That's how like
Oh.
that's like how Gronk runs now. His
Gronk's
shoulders,
falling off a little bit.
dude.
Mhm.
He definitely has like some muscle issues or something because he runs
Yeah,
With
way.
Josh
too
Gordon gone, ooh.
I think they
Well,
work
yes,
Gronk too
no.
much.
I watched him run that one time when the Dolphins got that game-winning play, and he just
Oh.
face planted, dude. He was
Dude.
like, "I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him." Oh, I missed.
Who was that? What is their running back's name?
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon
Dude,
Drake.
yeah, I saw after the game, Kenyon Drake was like, "Yeah, I saw 87 on me," and I was like, "Yeah, I got this." And I was like, "Oh, how you gonna kill the man like that?"
Toxic. He already killed himself. He can't be doing that.
Yeah, didn't that bum trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Okay, Dallas. Go ahead and wait.
Wait,
No,
wait,
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 no,
wait,
no, no, no,
wait,
Jay,
wait,
Jay,
wait.
you're not done. You're not done, Jay.
Hang on.
You got the Ravens. Okay,
If the Ravens, okay, if the Chargers beat the Ravens,
you got to go with the pick, Jay. You got to go with the pick.
I can't go conditional.
No, you got it.
I
You
okay, I
can
really
say who
want
you want, like I did, but
Okay, well then I want the Ravens.
all right.
Want the Ravens to win the Super Bowl?
No, I want them to play the Bears and
Whoa.
lose.
Oh.
But I'm gonna go probably Chiefs. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is too good.
So you're saying Bears, Chiefs?
Bears, Chiefs, Bears win because bias and defense.
Wow, there's a lot of
And
Bears
run
picks
game.
for the Super Bowl right now.
Well, I mean,
I
you can't beat stats.
he,
If you look at
You
it,
can't.
Loss is like, look at the proof.
I mean, it's to watch the film, bro. Scary.
I mean, it's definitely not
It'll
a
be
crazy
scary for a
pick,
while.
you know?
It's not. I don't know.
I mean, we're
As
third
many of us
seed.
going against the Saints, I mean, I get that there's like a call full of Bears fans right now.
Listen, if the Saints would have kept playing the way they were playing at the start of the year and how dominant they were, I would definitely pick the Saints over the Bears. But it's just the way they've been playing recently, it hasn't been the same.
I agree with you 100%.
They've been struggling. Same with the
When
Rams.
when I saw the Bears beat the Rams, I had faith we could beat the Saints.
100%.
Okay, fair
Before
enough.
I wasn't too sure, but
All
I
right,
know it's possible.
my turn now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's my theory. Here's my wants. All right. Here's my wants. The unthinkable. That probably won't happen. But I want it to be the Seahawks and the Chargers. But we all know the Seahawks aren't making it anywhere. But we can have hope,
Seed versus
right?
5 seed.
Anyways, so who I actually think is going to be is the Rams because
Shoot.
now here, let me tell you why. Yeah, they lost to the Bears and yeah, they lost to the Saints. But they're gonna be at home against whoever they play, and
so
they have
playing
they have a
Saints.
7-1 record at home too. Well, I mean, like the first game is what I meant.
Yeah.
They're playing in a cold day when they lost to the Bears, and Jared Goff did terrible, which hasn't happened that much this year. Todd Gurley, good receivers. Aaron
I
Donald.
heard someone, sorry to cut you off, but I think I saw someone saying like Todd Gurley might miss the first playoff game they have. I'm not sure though. I don't know if that
Well,
was...
if they misses the first playoff game, GG, Rams season's done. Okay, if Todd Gurley shows up, I think
I
they'll
don't know.
make it.
CJ Anderson is running over defenses right now.
The 49ers.
That's true.
And the week before, he ran for more yards than Todd Gurley's ever run for.
Who did they play?
It was
The
the
Cardinals.
fucking...
It
It
was
was
the
the
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Scratch that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're saying that the only Rams chance is Todd Gurley.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
if
think
he
I think the
plays-
Rams are like. I'll be honest with you. I think the Rams are a lot worse than everybody thinks. Like I do not. I
They
have
an easy schedule.
I have no hope in. There's
mean, they played
no
the Seahawks
faith in the
twice.
Rams with me. There's no faith in the Rams. Like I think they're a lot worse than they like should be. For as much money as they spent this offseason, I definitely think they're like not that good.
I'll give the Rams one thing. That's their
Robert
coverage
Woods.
jerseys. That's it.
Dude, their coach is great, but look at how elite their secondary is supposed to be at the beginning of the season, and it's just
Yeah,
not.
they had 3 injuries
It's-
though, so they had to pick up even more on the
But-
corners.
But I thought like two of the good corners. Like I don't remember their names off the top of my head.
One's Aqib Talib that's playing right now, and he's like 50. Not actually, but like
Whoa.
I mean, the
And
other,
Marcus Peters, is he
yeah,
healthy?
he's Marcus
Marcus
Peters
Peters
is
is out.
also old, isn't he?
Marcus Peters isn't that old. I
Um,
think he's like 27. I'm gonna check real quick.
Keep Tully's only 32, right? He ain't 50 yet.
Marcus Peters is 25.
Okay, well, then you're good there. That dude looks old for how young he is. Holy shit! I saw him the other day. He looked like Adrian Peterson almost.
Oof.
Talib's only 32.
That's
Yeah.
pretty old for like a non-quarterback position, in my opinion.
Not
Like,
quarterback,
he's
not
good.
kicker. And a Vinatieri.
Yeah,
Goat forever.
because like
Go.
they have to run still. You know, they're running with like the young guys, aka like
Bro,
I'm trying
Sean
to think.
McVay.
Taylor Gabriel. There you go. There's one.
Sean McVay's younger than like most players. Like he's only 32.
Oof.
All right, so
Yeah,
Dallas,
yeah.
you're picking the Rams and the.
All right, let me clarify. All right, if Todd Gurley shows up, the Rams. If not,
can't be conditional.
then
You gotta make a choice.
Yeah, I tried that.
why can't he be conditional? Because it doesn't make sense. Like
I
we don't know.
Jay,
who's-
I told Jay he couldn't be conditional, so you can't be conditional, Dallas.
But here's the thing. All right, that's like
There is
saying
no thing.
that's like okay, well that's like saying we don't know like who's playing. So if you can't tell
So,
if
just
you
make a
don't
pick anyways.
all right, well then fuck. I'm gonna go Bears then, just because I don't know. They're the healthiest team.
Fine with that.
Bears is who?
Bears-
I don't think
Bears
nobody's
Bears versus
disputing it.
Colts. Bears versus Colts.
Whoa.
I like that. See, getting
Mhm.
And
team.
here's why: Andrew Luck's like MVP tier as of the last 9 games. And if he
Dude.
keeps that going, then he's probably gonna beat every team in the AFC.
Andrew Luck behind a line is scary.
Yeah.
Is frightening.
And Marlon Mack, you can't forget him. He can do good too.
I mean, you're not wrong, but Andrew Luck, like, he silenced people this year. We thought
Mhm.
like he's like not that good, but like
I thought he was-
behind a
I thought-
line, he is amazing. Holy crap! He's never
Behind a
played with a
line.
line before. That's why he's always injured.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was good even when he was injured. I was just worried about how he's gonna come back this year. It didn't start off too good.
I was worried about his shoulder. I just, like you said, he silenced pretty much all the doubters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He told the haters to get on the elevators.
Game against the Titans, pretty insane.
Okay, so Brett, what are you looking at?
All right. Well, ladies and gents, I don't know if this is gonna be a shock to any of you, but I'm actually picking the Eagles to repeat. Just kidding. Okay. So, honestly, this is partly being biased because Bears fan, but partly, but not entirely, just because it's like,
Stats.
I mean, stats, like Lawson said. It's like, I think the Bears could compete with any team there, you know? And I'm not just going to say, I feel like the Bears could go all the way and hopefully will go all the way. Super Bowl prediction, Bears, right? Then the AFC, you know, I feel like if the Chiefs finally don't fucking, like, the last couple of years, the Chiefs been on fire, right? Get down to the playoffs, they suck. But, you know, I don't know. Patrick Mahomes, 50 touchdowns. I feel like the Chiefs have a greater chance this year. I feel like the hype might not be destroyed this year. This might be the year that the hype doesn't actually just like Andy Reid actually kind of figured out how to do some shit finally, you know, and get them past like the first couple rounds of the playoffs. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bears versus the Chiefs. I'm hoping that I don't know. I don't really want the Chiefs to make it. I feel like they are very beatable, but if Patrick Mahomes is going up, it depends on how he's doing in the playoffs, but I think he'll show up, you know, just because of what he's done this year and everything. But yeah,
I was gonna say I think if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, they're losing like guaranteed. Like I really do.
Oh, yeah,
Like, you can't be in the. You cannot win a Super Bowl with a 31st ranked defense. Like I just don't think you
Alright.
can do it.
to me, it's like if they go against a very good defensive team, which is a lot of the NFC, I feel like, yeah, like you said, if they make the Super Bowl, they're gonna lose, and that's what I'm choosing. I'm choosing the Bears to beat the Chiefs and Super Bowl. So that is my selection.
Who's your
This
winner?
is how it's gonna
Dallas?
happen. The Bears. Fuck. I'm gonna go the Bears.
You said
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude,
yeah, so
out of 5 people, we all picked the Bears to go to the Super Bowl.
and win it.
Here's wishful thinking.
No, I picked the Chargers to win it.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
I
picked
forgot about
Chargers.
Chargers. Goddamn.
You fucking bitch.
So here's how it's gonna happen. The Chiefs are gonna get knocked out by Deshaun Watson throwing a touchdown pass to himself.
Okay.
Dude,
what happened
I
last
feel like
year.
if anybody in the league threw a touchdown pass to themselves, it'd be Deshaun Watson.
No, I was saying
Was
going
that-
back like last year's wild card game against the Chiefs and the Titans, and then Marcus Mariota threw the
Yeah.
pass, got deflected, and caught it.
Oh yeah, I
That's
forgot
funny.
about that.
And then they lost because of that. And I thought it was hilarious.
Big man.
Huh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I feel like our selections are a little biased, but I don't think any of them are outrageous. You know, picking the Bears to win. I mean, honestly, if you flip anybody saying the Bears, if you flip them with the Saints, I feel like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it's Bears or
could go
Saints
either
for me.
way.
It's really Bears or
I'm
Saints.
not, I'm not being a biased fan and just saying I think the Bears are going to win. No other team's good. I do realize most of these teams are good and could beat the Bears and maybe will, never know. But, I just can't find myself going against my team, and especially when the stats back it up, I just got to go with them.
Well, you call me biased. I feel like it's gonna be between the Seahawks and the Bears, which would be an autumn like a dream NFC championship for me. So. I just
Okay,
don't
that's
think-
sweatshirt back from Andy.
Oh,
Ooh.
wait a second.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I already have my Seahawks sweatshirt. All right,
Where's the Bears one?
I burned it.
all right,
Burned it.
all right. Let's go. Let's run through some awards real quick, okay? I just want to quickly want to touch on the Coach of the Year. This was actually brought up to me like a week ago by my boss, and I did choose Matt Nagy in the moment. Like I was like, dude, it's gotta be Matt Nagy. Like, yeah, you get $100 million player in Khalil Mack, but I mean that defense is a lot more than Khalil Mack. So
5-11 to 12-4.
yeah, nah.
In all seriousness, though, I do like Matt Nagy, but I'm probably going to have to go for Coach of the Year. I think I'm going to have to go with Matt Nagy.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's either Matt Nagy or Sean McVay for
I mean,
me.
if any other
Sean
people
Payton,
in the
maybe.
world are listening to this, it's like, we're all just going to sound like biased fucking Bears fans. You can't get past it.
Yeah.
The stats back it up. All right,
I
that's
think
all I'm
I
saying.
think just the big turnaround is
All
what's
right.
gonna seal it for.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm a Steelers fan.
They're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa.
No, but like
Not wrong.
Coach of the Year goes to a playoff team every year. So
Well,
that's what
it
I'm-
makes sense.
well, yeah,
I
that's
can
what
tell.
I
I can tell you, I'm not voting for Mike Tomlin. So
Some
think
of
he
the
should be
things.
fired?
I do not.
Okay.
No comment.
I do not think he should get fired.
Same.
All right. Now, all right. I'm gonna say this, and then everyone's gonna say I'm biased, but whatever. I don't
Pete
care.
Carroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pete Carroll, and here's
Dude,
why. Here's why.
I can see it. Like Pete Carroll, was very good
Turn
this year.
that defense that looks like complete dog shit into not complete dog shit. Okay, like I genuinely thought there was no chance we were making the playoffs this year with the team we had because we lost our entire secondary and somehow picked up people that were actually not terrible or good enough to compete with teams. He found a rushing game, which I don't think we've had since, I guess, Marshawn Lynch, the one
Skittles.
year we went to the Super Bowl,
My
or
man.
2 years. And then, obviously, Russell Wilson kind of helps them win, like, Coach of the Year. But they started off, like, let me check. I think they started off, like, 1-3. And then they ended up,
Whew.
1, 2. Yeah, oh, no, they started off, like, 0-2. But they played the Broncos and the Bears. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if anyone turned that team around to, like, if we're going off that, like, the biggest turnaround to me would be the Seahawks. Because they were, like, not that good at the beginning
No,
of the
I
year.
agree. They were very good. Okay, Jay, what's your pick? Not to cut you off, Dallas. I'm sorry. We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
Matthew Nagy. It's
All right, Matt Nagy. Okay, so rookie of the year on both sides of the ball. I'm gonna go with Darius Leonard. Obviously, I mean he had the most.
yeah.
Does anybody
I don't think you
dispute
can
Darius
fight that.
Leonard at all?
Yeah, no one can disagree with
I
Saquon
know.
Barkley either. So let's move on.
I feel like, yeah.
Calvin Ridley,
Oh man, that's
Baker
not
Mayfield.
in my head. Yeah,
No.
that's the one that came to my head right there.
Two
But-
picks. Didn't start the whole year.
uh,
Barkley is one of 3 rookie season 2000.
14 picks in like 8 games is pretty bad. Like in fairness, like 14 picks in 8 games is pretty bad. But I
Wait.
do think I did see something today that like this is Saquon Barkley was like the 6th player ever behind like a whole bunch of like except for Le'Veon Bell, who knows if he's gonna make the Hall of Fame, but Hall of Fame like running backs, like he was like the 6th one ever to like get over 1,000 rushing yards and not have a single fumble in the season, which was pretty impressive, I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm the third one like as a rookie to get 2,000 yards scrimmage with the 27th best O line. So
Yeah, that is a little ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Saquon Barkley and Darius Leonard.
I
like everyone
agree with
agrees.
you.
Yeah, I agree.
Lawson?
Should I get dangerous?
Yeah, go dangerous for the clickbait, bro.
For the
Denzel
clickbait?
Ward.
All right.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the best rookie.
He would have been. I mean, if he was a rookie this year, shit.
So offense, obviously Nick Chubb. I'm just kidding. I got Saquon.
Oh, you're being dangerous with your defensive pick?
my D.
What?
Wait, I might have an idea. Go for it, Lawson.
I'm gonna.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I want to
Feel like
say
I know where you're
Derwin
going with this.
James, dog.
Oh, okay. He's probably like Raquan Smith. I'm like, but.
Late
I
in
got
the
Derwin James, defensive rookie of the year. Just because I don't know, I feel like. Oh, actually, hold on. Give me a second. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sorry, I just had to.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Hello?
I agree.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with Derwin James. And,
All right. I don't know how you pick against Darius Leonard, but okay.
I mean,
Most tackles in the league as a rookie, and then like
I know.
like 6 forced fumbles or something like
Look,
that
man, for the clickbait,
for the clickbait. I agree with it. Okay,
and I like safeties. So. Big fan of safeties.
you know, I wish Steelers had some. Okay, Brett.
They used to.
I know.
Defense, I'm gonna have to pick Raquan Smith. No, I'm just kidding. Darius Leonard. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. That you can't really not there.
The fact that sorry to interrupt you, but the fact that he is not a Pro Bowler is ridiculous.
Darius Leonard's not a Pro Bowler?
No.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Did D Ford get it over him?
It is ridiculous. Yeah.
D Ford actually had a really good season.
Well, I know he had a good season.
Not better than Darius Leonard.
Pretty damn close.
All right, well then. Oh, never mind.
Fact check.
13 sacks. 55 tackles. I mean, he didn't have nearly close to as many tackles, but he had 13 sacks. And he doesn't play, like, Darius Leonard plays like a linebacker position, so does D Ford, but he plays more of an edge, kind of like a Khalil Mack type of thing. So they look more effectiveness to that.
I guess it looks better as like
that's like an actual linebacker playing type thing, because like you can stop.
It looks better in the Pro Bowl game. Let's be real. Other than just Darius Leonard stopping the run, you know.
Facts.
You know, I guess I see it, but I think he got snubbed. So you got Darius Leonard and who, Brett?
I honestly I don't get why people are like just I do understand Saquon, right? Like Saquon, I feel like yeah, but also like Baker Mayfield though, it's like He took a team that was 0-16. I think he missed 2 games, the first 2 games he wasn't in. So
Yeah.
he didn't miss as many as you guys are making it out to be, you know? It's like, yeah, he literally took the team that was 0-16, and I don't know. His numbers are pretty impressive. Baker Mayfield. I thought a lot more people in here would have gone with him. I mean, I know Saquon is good. You know, Saquon. I kind of think he might deserve it a little more, but I feel like Baker Mayfield is probably going to win it. But that's just me.
The thing that pushed me over the edge right there, like I was kind of in between both of them, but when Dallas said 2,000 total, like total offense yards, like that's just impressive to me. So that's what pushed me over right there. Like 2,000 for a rookie, that's crazy.
And with the New York Giants O-line.
Yeah, I mean on the Giants too, with Eli Manning throwing the ball. And
No,
Odell.
also one other thing. Baker missed 2 games, right? He didn't play in 2 games, but he did break the rookie passing record or passing TD record.
You're not wrong. 27 touchdowns is impressive for a rookie who didn't start every game, especially.
Yeah.
Saquon broke the the rushing yard record for a rookie.
Did he?
Yeah, 2028. It's like 10 more than whatever Eric Dickerson had. Pretty sure.
Is that everybody? Did everybody choose?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, we gotta go with the old MVP, and I guess we could do Offensive Player of the Year too, because isn't that pretty much just the second to runner up? Wait, what is the other award that's the runner up to the MVP pretty much? I can't think of it. I feel like it's Offensive Player of the Year.
I think there's an offensive and defensive player of the year.
Yeah, something like that. I know there's a defensive player of the year.
So Defensive Player of the Year, okay, let's do MVP
It
first.
goes on. It goes AFC and NFC. There's a defense player of the year for
MVP.
NFC and AFC.
You got, pretty much you're looking at
It's between 2.
Drew Brees and Patrick Mahomes. Let's
Pat
be real.
Mahomes.
I don't think Drew Brees deserves it just because he's never gotten one. He had an amazing season. I think he hit over 5,000 yards, which is great.
That's impressive. So did
Three quarterbacks did that this year. So did Ben Roethlisberger. But yeah, I got to go with Patty Mahomes. Second year, 50 touchdowns. Is his pick rate low? I mean, I know he didn't throw a pick until game 8 or something like that.
let me check.
So I don't know. I think it has to be Patrick Mahomes.
12 picks.
Yeah, 12 picks, 50 touchdowns. That's something.
I'll tell you what, that's a good ratio. I don't care what you say.
The reason why Drew Brees is up there is because he only threw 5 in 16 games.
He only threw 5
How many
picks.
touchdowns did he have?
5 interceptions, 32 touchdowns.
It's not bad.
But
1,000 yard year.
Not
here's the breaker. He only had 4,000 yards.
4,000, really?
Passing yards. Yeah.
Like 4,000. Like what's the exact number there?
399 and 2.
Oh,
So
yeah.
more than-
I'm going Patrick Mahomes then.
Patrick
think we
Mahomes
can
had
all say
5,000.
Yeah, it's Mahomes.
I
I'm
feel like
assuming
people
most of
are
them are.
pushing for Drew just because he's hasn't won it. That's
Mhm.
I feel like honestly, to me, I'd like Drew Brees to win it because I like Drew Brees, but
He's
I
a
feel
goat.
like it'd be fucking bullshit if Patrick Mahomes didn't get MVP. It's it's
Yeah.
kind of weird because I want Drew Brees to win MVP, but I also think it'd be fucking bullshit if anybody besides Patrick Mahomes won MVP.
I really
Brees,
hope
better
Mahomes
than Tom
wins.
Brady. Don't at me.
All right, hear me out. Ready? Lamar Jackson.
I'm
Sorry.
listening.
Huh. What?
I'm not.
I'm kidding. It's Patrick.
Okay, that's pretty unanimous. So we got Offensive Player of the Year, which is pretty much just runner-up to... Pretty much is universally seen as runner-up to MVP.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I
No,
would
it's
give it-
AFC
I would-
and NFC.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Offensive
I
Player of the
would-
Year is a medal for AFC and NFC. They give one to each side, each conference. I promise you.
I guess I don't pay attention to awards that much.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they definitely
Offensive-
don't.
No, because
offensive-
last year it was only Todd Gurley.
Oh no, I'm thinking of best positional player. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well then, I'm gonna go with Andrew Luck over Drew Brees as the offensive player of the year. And yeah, I don't have any regrets about that.
Going Allen Robinson. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Drew Brees.
Dallas.
Saquon.
All right.
I'm gonna. Tough, dude.
You can win. Wait, you can win both, right? Rookie and
gonna-
player of the year.
I'm gonna go Drew Brees.
Jay.
I'll try it.
Hmm.
Really?
Jay Ajayi.
I don't want to say Breeze because I kind of want to go
it's
Saquon
probably
just because he
legit.
got 200,000. I
Saquon-
mean, Peterson won it when he got 200,000.
Yeah,
Or
2,000.
but no, but
Whatever.
Zeke led the league in rushing, so it's like
Wait,
Yeah.
Zeke had more?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Zeke
Zeke
He
had
had
more
more
yards.
rushing, but less
rushing,
less
yeah,
total
but
yards.
less scrimmage.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeke.
Not gonna
then.
lie, gonna have to go with Juju here. No, I'm just...
You see, Lamar? No. I think Zeke.
Jay Cutler just takes it.
I
But-
wouldn't mind
Fuck,
Zeke.
I don't know.
I think we're all sleeping on Le'Veon Bell right now.
I think he's sleeping on himself.
Got the whole season.
Listen, Des Bryant, all right, didn't play a game, got paid.
Got paid.
My
Dude,
man.
he picked up that fat Millie for like 30 minutes of practice.
He's like, coach, my back. Can't play the rest of the season.
Like he was getting paid so little money, like they couldn't like not pay him.
I'd hate to get paid $1 million.
I think it was more than that. I think it was like 3 million or something like that. But
Fucking cheapskates.
yeah, what the
Can
heck?
we talk about how bad of a season David Johnson?
Ooh.
No, he actually didn't.
I feel like we're going on a
Dude.
lot of stuff right now. I don't know.
I mean, I just wanted to bring it
No,
up.
I mean, fair. I mean,
We're talking about the season, not necessarily playoff.
that's you're not wrong there, Lawson. Like I definitely was disappointed.
The
Um,
team that
I
has,
thought he was
so
gonna
it's
pop off.
like I don't know, man.
Did he have over?
That's
1,000
that's like
yards?
the
He
high
had 9.
point. That's the high point you
40?
think of when you think of the Arizona Cardinals. And
To be
I don't
fair, in his
understand
in his last 3 games, he had a combined total of carries of 30. So I feel like he would have broke it if he or got 1,000 if he had more carries.
I mean,
I think
it's
near the
probably
end of the
something
season.
something to do with coaching. I don't know.
I think end of the season they were just letting Josh Rosen just do his thing.
Yeah,
Just to yeah.
But can you blame them? I mean, they have literally one of the worst lines I've ever seen in football, and they were 4-12. So it's like you can't really do anything, and they don't have a quarterback they can throw. So of course they're gonna stack the box against him. So
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're doing. I mean, we got Andrew Luck, Drew Brees, and Saquon.
Saquon.
Did you
And
choose?
Zeke.
Did you choose Lawson?
Yeah, I chose Drew Brees.
Okay. So defensive player of the year.
Aaron Donald next.
God, yeah, I
That's
don't want to
true.
go with Aaron
Aaron
Donald
Donald.
because he doesn't.
You kind of have to. See,
kinda
this is
have
where the
to.
bias is going away. I love Khalil Mack to win it, but Aaron Donald deserves it.
Facts.
20
that's what I was
sacks,
gonna
pretty
say.
insane.
20 sacks.
You gotta look at the stats. You gotta look at the stats.
It's
Dude,
that's an insane
20
amount.
sacks is ridiculous, but his tackle number is so low that it like hurts me
It's like 50. I
to
think.
pick. It hurts me to pick him, but it's Aaron Donald for sure.
It'll be either Aaron Donald or Khalil Mack.
Hey, you know what's better? My dad said Aaron Donald's gonna win the MVP.
I've seen that.
I
Like,
mean, he
Yeah.
could. I mean, it's
He could. That's the thing.
definitely possible. I could see it. But
All right. Well,
if
he had-
JJ Watt didn't win
Yeah.
MVP in 2014, then Aaron Donald is not going to win MVP this year. Let's be real.
59 tackles,
know.
20 and a half
You never know.
sacks. 4 forced fumbles. 4 forced fumbles. Jeez.
How many pick six he got though?
Yeah, I think he didn't he have one? Or no, he had a no, he didn't have a pick. He
So,
Khalil Mack.
What about comeback player of the year?
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Thank you.
Andrew
Next.
Luck.
Yeah.
Is
Next.
JJ Watt in the running for that?
Yes.
No.
No.
I
You
think
don't
he's
think
runner-up.
so?
I think he'd be the runner-up.
You don't.
He'd be the runner-up, but
Deshaun
well,
Watson's
JJ Watt's
the
been
runner-up.
injured for 2 seasons in a row. He played like 4 games over the last 2 seasons, or something like that.
I think JJ Watt would
Got
be
16 sacks this season.
I put him third.
Behind
who's
who?
second?
Deshaun Watson.
I mean,
what?
would that be considered? That wouldn't. No, because he
Sean
wouldn't be.
Watson played like 9 games last season and tore it up.
and then
Tore his
came back and
ACL.
tore it up again. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
the
came
one
back and tore it up
MVP.
again.
Non-contact practice injury.
I think he's still in the running though, isn't he?
No,
I don't know. I
Would it
don't.
be consider. I don't think that'd be considered comeback player if he was like. I think comeback player is like someone who had like a longer stretch of like absence.
I think top 3 would be Andrew Luck, and then 2, 3 JJ Watt, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I mean,
You can
This-
switch out who you want, but I think
If Andrew Luck doesn't win comeback player of the year, something's rigged. That's
yeah,
my
I think,
opinion.
I think you had to go with Andrew Luck. I could see JJ Watt, but
I'd be mad if JJ. Well, I wouldn't
I'm-
be mad. If
I'm
anyone but those two win, I'll be mad.
Because I love JJ Watt. Like, I've loved JJ Watt even before we got TJ Watt on the Steelers, and now I just love both of them so much. And because he's just like a good guy, and he goes out there and does his job, and he's good at it. And JJ, like, at the beginning of the season, like, all the, like, talk shows and shit were like, yeah, JJ Watt ain't gonna do nothing no more. And then he went out there and showed all the bums up. I'm pretty proud of him for that. Dude's a beast. Dude's a beast.
Ryan Shazier's better.
Who? What'd you say?
Ryan Shazier's better.
No, you can't say that. You cannot say that. That is
He's
so
making-
bad.
He's coming
No,
for comeback player of the
you
year,
can't
dude. He's
say
coming
that.
for comeback player of
Ah,
the year.
that hurt
You
my.
know, they gotta-
I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
gotta go, brother.
That hurt my feelings.
You know what's
I gotta
funny though?
go.
You know what's ironic? All right, here's the thing. He's actually trying to come back, and he's only 26, so he's got time. But I don't think he should.
I don't know
I
if
think
you
it'll
can
be
come back
tough.
from that. I mean,
Too
you're like
risky.
running a risk of paralyzing yourself.
Yeah, it was like watching Johnny Knox beat 2.
Dude, I had such a bad feeling going into that game too. Like, I had like a feeling at the bottom of my gut where I was like, "Oh, this game feels weird," and it happened, and I was like, "Oh my god, why'd it have to be? Why should
Johnny Knox v2.
Is that all the awards?
I think it is.
All the relevant ones.
You forgot Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Just
Me.
I don't even know who the
okay.
candidates
next.
are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me get you a look real quick.
I know.
Trey Burke.
No,
I know.
really don't
I know.
care.
Cameron Hayward is nominated.
All right, let's go for him then.
Yep, I agree fully.
All right,
I just think it's
Cameron.
the best option.
Kyle Rudolph.
Bum.
Now, no one cares. Stop talking.
Bum.
But-
He already won it.
Just while I'm what?
Oh, he won it?
Oh,
What?
Kyle Rudolph is the team's nominee for what?
Oh, team's nominee.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Why does it say that? I said Walter Payton
So-
Man of the Year nominees. Kyle Rudolph named by
Okay, shut up.
So just while I'm thinking of it, does anybody have any like this is the
Closing
coolest play of
statements?
coolest play of the season?
Oh.
Like just like that shit impressed you? Like off the top of my
Mhm.
head, like the Patrick Mahomes like no look
The no
pass,
look?
but
that wasn't really no look.
Or the left-handed pass.
or the left-handed
Sure.
pass. That was impressive. But I
You
think
know,
the one that shocked me the most had to be Josh Allen vaulting over a linebacker.
yeah, the white ass quarterback.
Yeah.
It happened in that same game. The Patrick Mahomes, the pass to Tyreek Hill on 4th down.
Pass
Like what was it? The 40-some yard
Oh.
keep the game alive. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was,
have to go with
yeah, that's a good.
because
That's
I don't
a
know
good choice
how
right
he did
there.
that.
Mine?
um,
Alright, you're not gonna
I'm
hear
gonna
it, but there was a Jaguars receiver. I don't even know
The
his
one-hand
name.
catch.
Yeah, dude, he like literally jumped
Oh, I know what you're
over
talking about.
and
too.
caught the ball over his helmet one-handed, fell down, and I'm like, wait, who is that guy?
Yeah, I know who.
I
know
like
that-
faintly remember that, but I don't remember the play to be honest.
It was like week 1 or week 2.
Week like 2 or something. I'm like, dude, that was an insane grab. I was shocked because I wasn't expecting him to catch that ever. Next.
Anybody else
Um,
have one?
no, I got one. It's definitely a biggie too. So, put you in the setting. Week 17. Bears are in Minnesota. Cody Parkey makes a field goal. That's mine.
What about the 4 uprights in a game? Actually, I changed my answer. 4 uprights in a
Okay.
game.
No,
I
mine's him
like
making
my
one
answer, bro.
because mine's him making a field goal. All right, I didn't see it coming. It was from 42. I just didn't see it coming.
I don't know
Really
how you
didn't.
miss an extra point.
Oh, also DeAndre Hopkins also had an insane catch, but it was out of bounds.
Oh,
He had-
yeah, I know what
didn't he
you're
have
talking
one where he
about.
caught it with his legs?
Oh yeah.
Or was that last year? Was that this year? Like he
That was
literally
last
put
year.
it in between. Oh, it was last year. Oh, he put it between his legs. It was still sick. I still watched that like 5 times.
Or wait, was it?
No, it was this year. It was like week
What am
2.
I thinking?
I
He did
know,
something
I
crazy last year.
know, I know. One like this is obviously like biased because I watched last
Oh,
year's
the
game,
Juju catch?
but the Juju catch where he like twisted his body in midair to like stay in
understand.
bounds,
That's nice.
like
Juju
that.
fumble.
That was ridiculous.
Yo,
Dallas, get out of here.
don't
Just
say
get
that.
out.
Go away.
It was a joke.
But no,
You can't say that,
he
man.
definitely like contorted his body to stay in bounds,
That was impressive.
and
That was
like
impressive.
that drive, like we lost that game, but that drive, Juju like put like 150% out there, and
Dude, Juju's better than AB.
Not 15 touchdowns though.
He's got more
more
heart
consistent.
than AB, I'll tell you that.
all right,
Okay, I
I'm
can
gonna
agree with
just
that.
I'm gonna just come out and say it. All right, there's been a
I don't
point.
get what you're
There's
talking about.
been a point as a Steelers fan where, there's a point where Hines Ward was my favorite player. All right, then
That's
Antonio
facts.
and Antonio Brown came along, and I'm like, ooh, I like this guy.
Who's
There
this
was a point.
bum?
There was a point where Antonio Brown took over. All right, I feel like
Now
I
it's
feel like
around
I
the
very.
Niners.
I think a couple games ago I reached the point where I'm like, Juju's taking over. Like I feel I think I prefer Juju over Antonio Brown now. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Okay,
Same thing
but
happened to
like,
me, but with Jay Cutler.
okay, okay, you might prefer him like as a like your favorite, but like, would you take Juju over, like if you had to let one go, which one would you like?
I'd have to let
Austin?
go Antonio Brown because he's like 7. He's like literally 9 years older than in Juju. Like just like thinking of it like realistically, like Antonio Brown's better right now, but Juju, and I'm gonna say this, like he's 21 years old. He is 6
Juju would
months
be
older
better
than me.
AB.
He's only 21.
He is 21 years old. Juju is only 6 months older than me.
Yeah,
So
you just gotta hit the weights and hold on the ball, eh?
yeah.
Yikes.
It hurts so much. But yeah, no, I love Juju so much. He's like a charismatic, like nice guy. He does Meals on Wheels and plays Fortnite. What else do you need?
Do you watch his YouTube channel?
Not every video, but
Juju TV.
I definitely watch a good bit of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. I like his videos.
Yeah, he makes good videos. There's a lot of pranks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm Juju. Yeah, I really like him. All right, anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? I mean, we don't have to end it now if anybody has any like hot topics, but
I have one thing to say,
what's that?
and I'm gonna end it on that for me. Go Bears.
I agree. Thank you
I
all for
hate
watching.
you.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess that'll wrap it up. This was our pre-playoffs NFL thingamabob podcast.
There it is.
Thanks for listening. If you're listening,
We made
appreciate
it
you.
an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Melvin,
Hour and a half? Oh my lord.
yeah, it's a big boy. It's a
And a biggie. And you gotta edit it all.
it's a biggie but a goodie.
Yeah,
I don't think there was really
I
that many
feel you.
audio mess ups, so I just gotta get rid of
Yeah, I
background
think we're
noise.
fine.
Cut the
Yeah,
mic,
yeah,
cut the mic.
cut. All right, bye guys, bye.